Allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to become totally empty of all thoughts in your mind. Can you become aware of that emptiness inside of you, all around you? Become aware of that emptiness, that blackness of no body, of no thing. Spreading far and wide. All around you. That's energy. All emptiness is energy. This is the field of connectedness, the field of wholeness. The field of no separation whatsoever. The longer you stay connected to this emptiness energy, the more you experience your wholeness. Stay aware of that emptiness, of that energy. As no body, Relax your body. Feel your body and let your autonomous nervous system repair your body as you relax. Recollect your experiences from the session. How did you feel? What did you see? And whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds, and then you might open your eyes. Okay, friends. Hope you enjoyed the session. Today's leaders are some of the business leaders who are coming in and sharing their personal transformations and experience of meditation and how they're taking it forward. They're inspired and taking it forward. Today we have 2 leaders. Someone that I've been closely associated to for a long time with Mr. Suresh. Hi, Suresh. And it's somebody, even though it is not long, it's only for about 2 years, but it's been absolutely inspired enough to follow through of everything that we learn and to also to actually promote it. Mr. Shankar from Coimbatore. Hi, Shankar. So let's where is Suresh?
Yeah, hi, Chandra. This is Suresh.
Okay, wonderful. Yes. So we have 2 young leaders here who are doing, not only doing it for themselves, they are taking it forward in their companies and as well as the communities in some way or the other, committed to the cause, but they have their transformation. So let's listen in from them. We'll go with Suresh first, and this master is doing so much. He's deeply associated with Pyramid Valley in Karnataka state, travels around while he's been running his own company. Veena, can you introduce Suresh, please?
Yes, sir. Happy morning, friends. Mr. Suresh KS, an electronics engineer, is currently the CEO of CTDI India, formerly known as Regenesis. It is wholly owned subsidiary of $2 billion USA entity called CTDI out of Pennsylvania. He is currently leading a team of 1,200 people and is responsible for over 240 crore revenue. Earlier, he was the founder and MD of Digicom India, which was acquired by Regenesis. UK 3 years ago. Founded in 1993 with an initial investment of $16 with 4 college mates, and he grew the business of Digicom to a 1,000 members strong organization supporting IT and telecom industry. Inquisitiveness for spirituality started quite early in 1996 with the Siddha Samadhi Yoga group. He became a vegetarian and is a staunch supporter of it. In the initial days of his spiritual journey, Mr. Suresh spent time on various programs like Silva Mind Control, Quantum Jumping, Remote Viewing, and Reiki Second Degree. Later in the year 2009, he realized that meditation is the foundation for all mind control and healing. Mr. Suresh has been practicing meditation since then and has seen several benefits. He regularly teaches meditation at various companies and educational institutions. He is a specialist on teaching body, mind, soul concepts with meditation. He is also the Vice President for Bangalore Pyramid Spiritual Societies. He is married to Madhu and has a son, Neeraj, and lives with them in Bangalore. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you, Veena, for a very elaborate introduction, and thank you, Chandraji, and the whole of Buddha CEO Foundation for giving this opportunity and relentlessly working in the direction of preparing more leaders in the corporate world. So it's a great vision by Chandraji, inspired by our great master Patriji. So thank you very much, and I'm also glad to be part of this group wherever possible, trying to collaborate and work together in the corporate world. So, friends, a very happy morning to you all, and I'm glad that you are able to give yourself the time to be on this forum and giving yourself the time to meditate and exchange your experiences and listen to the experiences of how meditation and the spiritual life is able to transform each one of us. So, as said by Veena, right, my journey started way back in 2009 with Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement, and since then, there has been no look back in the way I've been leading my life. Right, so the benefits are immense and too many just to capture in one session like this. But friends, I wanted to share a couple of my experiences on the way it has helped me to transform my way of living and my way of doing business, right? So one of the very important, revelation or realization in my life is that, we create consciously, we create our own realities, and we have the capability to create. So one of the most important aspect we always look forward is on the manifestation, right? So what I realized is that, before we could come to meditation, before I could come to meditation, we were creating, right? So a small example is like, if I have to make some tea, I make first an intention to make tea, and then whatever the resources are required, I can always get it if something is missing. So at the end of the day, or at the end of the process, I make tea, right? I will not be able to make anything else. So it turns out to be tea at the end of the process. But, at that point of a time, I did not realize that, yes, I had this capability. I had this power at my disposal to create what I want. Every moment, every day, I have been doing this process of, manifesting things, creating things. But it was more like unconscious creation. I'm not aware that I had this power. I'm not aware how to better channelize this power, right? So one of the biggest realization is that, now I'm able to consciously create and manifest the things I want. I'm no more a reckless creator, right? A reckless creation is like, I don't know what am I creating. I don't know why am I creating this. I don't know how is that it is getting created. So now it's more like it's visible in front of my eyes, right? It's visible that, yes, this is happening through me. This is happening through my fellow beings, and this is happening to my family or relatives, right? So everything is happening. It's getting more better revealed. it's getting more consciously getting created. So there's nothing that we cannot create as long as we put our focus, we put our attention. So what I see is that my mind is able to better focus on what I want to create, or why am I creating this, whether I really need to create this or not. Because it is also about being responsible and being a responsible citizen of the society and the world here, and being a responsible corporate holder, right? And at your family levels also. So this has really been a great experience for me personally, and I would say the struggle, the so-called struggle, has ended. Like whether I'm able to create or not, whether I have a suspect of whether it happens or not, right? We know for sure that given the right attention and the right energy being focused in the right direction, anything and everything can be transformed, anything can be manifested. So that's a great experience, and and the so-called struggle has ended. I would say uncertainty or struggle, so or the anxiety of what's going to happen next. So because it's that itself, I would say, is a great reclamation of or realization of the power each one of us has. So that has been my first experience, right? And the second thing here, as I practiced more and more meditation, right? A lot of other things came to me as my basic nature or a basic behavioral trend, right? So being in gratitude, like what Chandraji ended up is that, with expressing gratitude to the universe, everyone as our fellow beings and whoever is there in part of my life. So, but being in gratitude has become a true nature also, right? It has become a basic part of my behavior also, right? So of course, I don't have to recollect or recall that yes, I have to be in gratitude, but I think it becomes a basic way of living in every walk of life or every step of my daily affair. That sense of being in gratitude has become a part of my behavior also. So that I feel is a great way, not to really come to a level where I have to recollect or recall that yes, I have to be expressing my gratitude, but it becomes in every part of my day, right? It becomes a part of my living, right? So that's how I have seen, so it's very important relation that I got. And of course, managing great relationship with my fellow beings at office, or having a better social, balance, great relationship with our customers, balance, and creating whatever we want at office level. So spreading meditation within the office premise, teaching meditation everywhere within our corporate world. So this has been my way of living. And of course, my family, I'm better able to balance the family life, the social life, bringing more varieties of involving myself and better utilizing my 24-hour time. Everyone has the 24 hours, so I'm better able to pack my day for the priorities that I have consciously, right? So everyone has 24 hours. There's no word that can be used that, I don't have time for this. I'm busy. So these are the words that are gone, right? So there's nothing called as that I am busy, right? There's nothing that I'm very, very occupied, right? Everyone has the 24 hours. I can better manage my 24 hours, giving the right priority or bring the right attention to whatever I want to give it for. And so the independence of managing the time, we know it's at our disposal, right? So that's the key summary that I have as what I have seen as my achievements in almost like say 12 years of my journey in this spiritual affair. And many other smaller things that, friends, I see is that, I've been practicing and adapting the 18 principles of our great master Patriji, right? He has laid down 18 principles of practices that we need to practice or follow or implement in our life. So a lot of things like, no doctors, no medicine, healing myself, and then adapting the right food style. Like becoming vegetarian, plus also limiting my food style, like 2 meals a day. I was more like 1 meal a day, and also spending more time in meditation rather than having a longer sleep cycle. So I also experimented even without sleeping, like just 1.5 hours of sleeping for 1 year, like meditating through the entire night, and reduce my physical weight, effortlessly by practicing, fasting and also limited food intake, and so many other things. I would say the list will go on. So that's how my journey has been, and I am open for any questions or anything that people would like to, participants would like to ask me about my journey as well.
Thank you, Suresh. That's great to know. Conscious creation. I think it's a beautiful word. Conscious creation. So we know, starting with a thought process, where is it going? Because what you think is you're creating. And meditators are becoming so powerful, so energetic, that what you think is what is coming there. It's a beautiful way to say it. So if you have slept for 1.5 hours for a whole year?
Yeah, I mean, every night I used to sleep like hour and a half, and the rest of the night I used to meditate. That was in 2010. That's when I call myself, like I'm reborn in this planet and in this body. The rebirth for me.
Wow. Yes. Then it must be tried. We must continue to explore to know what we are, right? I fully agree with you. Trying various things, and meditation is always compensating for anything that we feel short of. If we feel short of, it's compensating, because it's always matching with intentions. Yes, you raised your hand, Ramaravaru.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, Suresh, sir, actually, for your wonderful experiences, because it motivates me a lot. Because as you are CEO of the company, you are handling many people under you, and also the relations also, family relationship and everything. I would like to know, sir, how you could able to control your emotions in different situations. Whether it is a family life or the organization life, how you could able to manage the emotions, so not to fear, not to worry, how it is possible? Can you bring some light on that from your
Yes,
experiences?
thank you, Ramarao. I think it's a very, very important question for a corporate world and us for managing the social life as well, right? So two things I say, right, as a gifts that I get from meditation, right? Two things, very important things. One is we immediately get the presence of mind, right? Being in the present tense, right? So why do we get more bogged with the emotions or the anxiety or stress? It's because the mind keeps, while I'm in a particular meeting, I'm not in the meeting mentally also, just physically we are there, but my mind travels more towards the next meeting or next part of the day, or what has just happened just before this meeting. So the traveling has stopped, and then you are just in the meeting, right? You are just in the meeting, and mentally and physically. So that has given the presence of mind. So then naturally the anxiety stops, and then you are actually following the people who are in the meeting, what they speak, what they're expressing, being more observant about what they are trying to say, seeing the other person's perspective also, right? Everyone is right, not that everything is right. Everyone is right on their own accord. So we get to know that, we have to respect their views as well. And it's very, very important that it comes naturally. And I don't remember a day where I have struggled to attain these qualities of being in the moment and being in the presence of the meeting. That's what I can say. Right? This has been one great tool that I have got as a Siddhi. The second thing is that, I am able to better give the emotions, like say, naturally it has occurred to me that, I am wearing the cap of a CEO at my office, but I am wearing the cap of being a father to my son, or my husband to my wife, or maybe someone else in the society where I am there, right? So every moment, everywhere, we are acting to our role, right? So if I know that I'm acting, I am an actor to the situation, then I will, deliver my dialogues the best possible way. Right, you understand what I'm saying? Like if I know that I'm on a play, I'm on a drama, then I'm maybe playing the role of an Arjuna, then I will know that, I have to speak like an Arjuna, that's it. I'll be the best Arjuna of the world. So now, for me, two things, right? Being in the present moment, being in the present tense. Second thing is, yes, you know what is the role you're playing, and deliver the best emotionals or best dialogues or best talk and best words that you can use. And that you represent yourself to the best possible way in this moment. So there's nothing called as an attachment, like, no one is an enemy, no one is a friend. So everyone are co-travelers, right? So better manage the emotions.
Wonderful, Suresh. I think that's key. Awareness is a power. You said it's a siddhi. I really love what you said. Awareness is a power. Because we are then absolutely consciously creating at that point then, if you're aware of what your thought process or intentions. And then knowing the role and then being in the role. So then you suddenly get free of trying to manage people and then what happens to them and this and that. You simply are focused on delivering your role. Even if it's a tough situation, you got to say it. You got to tell that because it's a role. You know it's a role. So that means you have the ability to next moment, put your arms around the person and then give them the support that's required. So you're simply playing the role because you are aware of the moment. So I really love that as a tip that can help managers and everybody, that you can be hard, you can be harsh, if the role requires at that moment, but the next moment you are normal. That's the key. So thank you very much. I was told you have something, you need to go to Valley or something for another class. Yes. All right. So, but if you're staying back, yeah, okay. So please go ahead, and I will come back with you again in one of the sessions to do more questions. I know last time I did a Q&A with you. Yeah.
Thank you, Chandraji, and thank you, team. Namaskar. Have a great day. We'll see you again next time.
Thank you, Suresh. All right, friends. So let's listen to Mr. Shankar. And hi, Shankar, nice to see you. But before we do that,
hi, sir.
Hi. Great to have you here. And great hospitality when I was there with you and your dad and family last time in Coimbatore. Look forward to coming there again.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Yes. Is Anusha there?
Yes, I'm here.
Is that her spotlight? Yes. Please go and announce.
Namaste, all the masters. It really feels great to see you all, your commitment of joining every day and meditating in this wonderful group. It's a beautiful sharing of Suresh sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your sharing. Friends, on behalf of Buddha Seva Quantum Foundation, I would like to thank all the donors contributed between May 21st to 29th July. I'm announcing the names of the donors contributed 5,000 and above. Sudha Rao, Savita Reddy, Sandeep Bhatia, Akhilesh Jain, Arun Kumar, Lakshmi Venkatraman, Murudai Shivamurthy, Sridhar Saraswati, Lata Kota, Prashant Agarwal, Kartika Ravikumar, Kapil Agarwal, Vijay Sarathi A, Venkata Chalapati Somasi, Divya, Vinay Bhanshankari, MTK Textiles, Asmi Gandhi, Geeta R. Nair, Janaki R, Kishore Mamiripaka, Shanta K, PS Valsala Nair, and I thank all our volunteers and co-creators, Veena Arvind, Santosh Kulshekaram Mudaliar, Rajati Jagan Mohan, Arvind Sampath, Rakesh Chalumane, and Dhulipala Nagapradeep. I thank all the donors who have contributed other amounts too, and also the anonymous donors. Friends, as Patriji said, meditation is an unending joy, and spreading meditation is unending work. So we at Buddha's Yoga Quantum Foundation are committed to spread this joy of meditation and spiritual wisdom to the people across globe. So I request all of you to join with us in spreading this joy to everyone and giving a transformed life to many. For making your valuable contributions, please log on to buddhasevo.org/donate. You can also become a volunteer by signing there. And I'm happy to inform that all your donations are exempted from income tax under Act 80G. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anusha. Yes, any support and every support counts. And I really thank all of you who has been there in supporting us in what we are doing. We want to and we wish to take this to as many youth, as many underprivileged as possible by giving the right scientific knowledge to all of us. So one side, we are directly reaching out to many youth across, and we keep doing the programs. On the other side, we are giving all the scientific knowledge, sharing it, so that each of us become in turn the teachers of meditation to spread out into your communities through our forms, through ourselves, through our position, power, enablement that we have to reach out to our villages and everywhere. And so thank you very much for everyone who supported it. Welcome to Shankar. Yes, Veena, can you please introduce Shankar, please?
Friends, Mr. Shivashankar Marudachalam, a successful entrepreneur, innovator, and a passionate agriculture enthusiast. Director of RK Photo Center, an iconic photo studio in Coimbatore that is now beyond a photo studio, which has widened its services and on various aspects connected to the same. He is on a mission to take the organization global. He is kind and compassionate towards the welfare of his team and staffs. He is the founder of RK Cart, e-commerce portal for customizable personalized gifts. His eagerness to rapidly adapt to the changing business climate keeps him ahead of the game. A unique vertical from the house of RK Photo Center is RK Trophies, and corporate needs has been catering many business and social organizations for over a decade now. His curiosity to analyze challenges deeply and to come up with a solution that benefits many others made him launch RK Ekran, South India's leading mosquito net door and windows manufacturing company. It has more than 15 dealers all over South India, a problem that was personal, but the solution benefited hundreds of homes and organizations. An entrepreneur who is not just ambitious, but also compassionate. Although a quick, adaptive business person, he is so deep-rooted to certain principles in life. He is an environment evangelist and is passionate towards agriculture. He has set his foot on organic farming. He believes in making the world a better and healthier place for the future generation. RK Farms is into organic farming of tender coconut, and banana. A self-made entrepreneur with a gratitude to give back to the community has been actively involved in various social organizations and works meticulously in facilitating numerous needful people through various projects. Mr. Shivashankar has been meditating with Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation for more than 2 years. After experiencing the benefits, he has been actively contributing to the foundation in conducting several physical events in Coimbatore and many more. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you. Thanks for the elaborate introduction. First of all, I'd like to thank Chandra sir because he's an inspiration to our family to come into meditation. And I also thank MTK Rajkumar. He only pushed our entire family to come into meditation. I used to meditate for long time, even in my college days. But I don't know a particular way to do it. And but Chandra sir, after starting in Buddha CEO, it really gives an insight on how to do and what to do, what not to do, and everything. And it's really great. And I have attended 40 days course, I think in 2020, and it really gives a lot of insight to myself and my family. And if you take myself, I like to connect everything with body, mind, and soul. For every relationship, for any relationship, I feel that the time is a key factor. For example, father, son, or husband and wife, even for our even ourselves attached with a dog or anything in life, we need to spend time. That is a key factor. Unless and otherwise we give time, we don't get the time from them, or we cannot realize that their true potential. It not just a personal thing, but also in the industry. Once we really need a good output, we need to spend time in our factory with our people and anything. So in that case, when I say spend time, we always spend time for our body, in the sense like we do a lot of exercise. And for our mind, if, for example, if you take myself, if I want to relax, I spend some for a TV for a couple of minutes or however. So, but body, mind is okay, but are we truly connected to our soul? It matters a lot, because we think, most of the people thinks that when we connect our body and mind, that is enough. But unless and otherwise we connect truly to the soul, we are not going to tone ourselves, and we are not going to bring out our true potential. So when we spend time for our body and mind, I also feel that we need to connect and we need to give time for our soul. So how can we spend the time to the soul? Of course, Chandra sir all explained. We need to close our eyes, and we need to go inside ourselves. When I started to do 2 years before, it was a little bit difficult, and day by day it is getting better and better. And personally, if you take, I don't have a vast experience in this, but I can truly say, I can say that my my mind slows down in the sense I don't feel much angry. Or if you take in our family, my dad used to get instant angry. If something is not right, then he don't feel okay. But now he feels much better. He takes in a much better sense. And if you take myself also, I used to get a little bit. I don't scold them, but I feel a little bit hard inside. But now I don't feel that hardness, and because of that, I feel that I can take much better decisions and calmer decisions. Once when the resistance comes, then naturally the decision may be good or bad, because we can't control. But once when we have a control in our mind, then I feel that we can take much better decisions and a proper decision. And we have introduced this. We have 3 verticals. One is a farm, another one is in the service sector, like a photo center, and another is in the manufacturing sector. In the 2 of the things we have introduced, and in the factory only for the heads, we are only for the heads. We are doing daily meditation of 5 minutes, and now slowly we are extending to 10 and then to 15 minutes is our aim. So initially they felt a little bit difficult. Now straightly at 10 o'clock in the morning, everybody assembles and they just put the music and they just sit and they feel and I get the feedback that their mind get calmness and they can really perform well. And if you take in the, because if you take daily, there will be some or other problems will be there, because we cannot stop the problems, but how we take the problems does matter. And I can surely say that this brings a lot of resistance, and it gives really a positive side, and it takes positive side of the top employees. And slowly we want to introduce to each and every one there. We are working on how to bring that to everyone, and we are finding a place and other things. And if you take inside the farm, first we thought farm people will not understand, but they are doing daily 10 minutes from 8:30 to 8:40 standard. They assemble and they do it, and I'm really surprised to see that they really wholeheartedly do it, and they never open their eyes. And I first, when I introduced to them, and after 3 or 4 days, I just asked them, what do you feel? They said, they explained that they don't know what to say, but they said they like it, and they feel something calm. Then after that, we are not pressing anything. We are not telling them to come, but they just voluntarily come every day at 8:30, and they just come, sit with the supervisor, and supervisor plays, and they just sit for 10 minutes and go. And what is the transformation? What is the transformation is that this is just around 2 to 3 months. I think it's around 2 months. It's too short to say, but I can say that definitely there is a calmness, and they slightly perform better. I feel so they're performing better, and they have some selflessness and work, and we don't need to keep on monitoring them because they realize themselves. And soon we are planning to introduce in our photo studio also, but we are seeing how we can do it. And personally, if we feel, and as I said, it really helps me to calm my mind. Once when everything once mind is calm, and I think rest all fall in its place. Because we cannot change the outside world, but we can change ourselves, and we can change the way we want by not affecting, by outside thing not affecting us. I think this is a short thing. Thank you very much, sir, for the time given, and thanks Buddha CEO team for helping me to share my thing to others. Thank you.
Thank you, Shankar. Calm mind, a leader. Calm mind is it.
Yes, sir.
We don't need more. I know you're struggling to explain everything that you're experiencing of meditation. It is that because it spreads into every area of what we do. But you said it anyway. Problems cannot be stopped, but how you take the problems is what matters. And so then you use some keywords like resistance. When there is a resistant mind, then you can't take good decisions. maybe inappropriate decisions. It's all about that. So when this calm mind, and restful mind, and so then everything comes back, your emotions are coming back. Proper decisions, wanting to help, wanting to letting go of things. Many things will happen. And I feel your family is very creative. And I really encourage people to, when you go to Coimbatore, visit this center and in the places. Socially impactable businesses, always concerned about environment, doing things minimalistically. That's what I've noticed in this family. I see Mridhachalamji is also there, Mridhachalamji. Great to see you too.
Great, sir. Thank you, sir. It's nice to see.
Anything you'd like to say about your meditation experience also?
Sir, as I said before, I feel better inside, and my movement, my association with others is better. As I said, I usually get angry. It's now calmed down quite a lot. Quite a lot. Thank you for it. Thank you for introducing the. That is the biggest thing I found is my angriness gone down.
Right. Okay, friends. So thank you very much. Thank you, Shankar. Thank you, Madhaji.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for joining. We learn, and so here, RK, as Shankar said, introducing 5 minutes, 10 minutes, because putting a common minimum program is great. We are here, of course, holding on to a 35 to 45 minutes meditation process, because this is a community who came in for meditation, and so then they can last longer now in meditation. Whereas, and if you are introducing whole scale to everyone across the board, and I think it's a great idea to start with a 10-minute process. Start with a 10-minute process, still has benefit, and then slowly increase it. And then even if it did not increase, individually the employees are increasing anyway for themselves. It was a great idea, so thank you for doing that, Shankar and Madhurasamji. Everybody must benefit from this. Okay, friends, so we will conclude the session here today. And tomorrow is a long meditation day, Sunday. And when I have announcements?
Yes, sir. Friends, today Pyramid Valley International is conducting a gratitude to Patriji session from 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. IST to 7 p.m. IST. The session will be telecasted live on Buddha's Evo YouTube channel as well. So I request you all to join the session to pay your gratitude to Grandmaster Patriji. And we have sent the self-assessment 2 and quiz 3 to all the registered participants. Please do, it's a gentle reminder to fill in. So please fill in the questionnaire as well as the quiz. So that we can send in across the next quiz to the participants. And thank you all for staying ahead, and gratitude to Patriji's session. Please join in on our Buddha's Evo live YouTube channel and pay your gratitude. Thank you.
Thank you, Veena. I believe the masterclass on Bhagavad Gita today is postponed due to this session. So we'll risk it for some other day. Thank you all.
In beauty, may I walk all day long. May I walk through the sea